Jello, welcome to the News Agenda for Friday, November 27th, 2020. You should hit that like and subscribe button in honor of this illustrious day. What day is it? Well, it's Black Friday, named for the dead shoppers lost in the Great Walmart Stampede of 1923. Fully 33,000 men, women, and children were lost in the Bentonville, Arkansas flagship store. Later, they were safely found in their homes, apparently only dead inside. Anyway, today's top news story is that the presidential transition has begun. That's right, Joe Biden is now a girl. No, wait, that's a shitty joke, no matter who does it. Yeah, it is. It is a very shitty joke. Anyway, the administrator of the GSA, Emily Murphy, said that the transition from Trump to the Biden administration should begin. Murphy is seen here doing a big old fib about an oath or something. He issued a letter on Monday. And so that's it. A lot of sound and fury, and it's already fallen off the headlines. Historians note that this whole incident will not actually be a footnote. It'll be an endnote, which is the far less convenient note. Now, speaking of ultimately meaningless gestures, the stock market hit 33,000 today. This means something, according to people who are already rich. The president called the number 33,000 sacred, leaving biblical scholars and followers of QAnon desperate to find something somewhere, somehow meaningful in that statement. They were not successful. Also, in meaningless presidential gestures, the president claimed he has not finished pardoning turkeys, especially right after this Thanksgiving. In order to prove it, he pardoned General Michael Flynn. Flynn was charged with wrongdoing in connection with the Russian election interference investigation. There are expected to be several more turkeys pardoned over the next couple months. Yeah. The coronavirus continues to rage across the country with more than 13 million people infected, including yours truly. Since the beginning of the pandemic, there have been pushbacks against measures aimed at curbing the disease. This week, the Supreme Court weighed in on these measures, which we will discuss in today's News at Gen subsegment. SCOTU-liguous. On Wednesday, the Supreme Court voted 5-4 to overturn restrictions on religious services in New York State. The restrictions were imposed by Andy Cap Cuomo, the governor there. Chief Justice John Roberts sided with the so-called liberal members in dissent. But with the addition of Justice Amy Coney Barrett, the conservative wing won the day. The majority opinion, unsigned because they ran out of ink, said that the restrictions violated the free exercise of religion. This challenge was brought up by multiple litigants, including Roman Catholics and Orthodox Jewish groups. Two ideas in conflict here are public health and religious liberties, and in this case, religious liberty won. This decision was applauded by a local Discordian pope known only as Aris M. They said they would be putting thousands of gallons of LSD in the municipal water supply of Rockford, Illinois, as stated in a religious rite to be performed on their sacred days. Specifically, Prickle Prickle, the Aftermath 42nd, 3186, also known to everyone else as November 30th, 2020. It's going to be a hell of a time. Or a heaven of a time, depending if you're Discordian or not. As the Supreme Court says, the interests of public health do not outweigh the First Amendment rights of their Discordians to evangelize chemically. We'll leave the Supreme Court with our final story of the evening. While the public health versus religious liberty wasn't the only decision made today, the conservative majority issued an opinion that the coronavirus must stop evolving now because evolution is an affront to God. The coronavirus responded, "The majority has ruled, now let them come and force it." So that was the news for Jen for today. I overdid some Thanksgiving prep on Wednesday, so I couldn't complete the script nor the shooting and the editing that the news at Jen requires. So I took the day off. I hope you don't mind. It's already happened, so it happened. Yesterday was Thanksgiving, and I do like the idea of a day for gratitude, even if it is rather a distasteful one for the Americans. I do want to state my honest and heartfelt thank you for the ongoing support you and yours have given to the News at Gen. Please like and subscribe. Please join the producers at Patreon. I really do appreciate it. You have no idea how much it matters. Maybe you do. maybe you're a creator as well, and that support you understand. So just remember, thank you, and I love you. See you on Monday. Bruh!